Friends, welcome to Enlightened World Network. Dr. Ruth Anderson here for the new month forecast, here with Michele Landers. She is a board certified life purpose coach, hypnotherapist, and professional numerologist. Here we are, February 2025. Boy, the month went fast. I have a feeling the year's going to go fast.
Yeah, it
Michele,
is. And hi, everyone. And thank you for being here today. Yes, it is going fast. Chapter two of 12 chapters in 2025. And it's February. So happy birthday, Aquarius. Aquarius season is January 20th until February 19th. So, what do we know about Aquarian energy? It's a bit quirky at times, it is cerebral, it's independent, it can be a little bit eccentric or unconventional in its interests and lifestyles. And Aquarians are like the first ones to say, of course, aliens exist. And of course, there's parallel universes. That's how Aquarius think. And I can say that with a little bit of authority because I'm an Aquarian. A humanitarian is also a key word of Aquarius, which fits really, really nicely with this year's energy of 9 in 2025. Now, Aquarians are very passionate about making positive changes in the world, either on a small scale or on the large world stage. And now, which I will keep repeating, and I've repeated it now for almost a year, with Pluto now firmly settled in Aquarius, these characteristics and more are going to be present this month and every month moving forward to some degree, to greater. We're going to gain momentum. So we're going to have these little pockets of, oh my goodness, that's Aquarian energy moving forward, surprising things happening with tech. And then we might slip back a little bit and we go, well, what's going on now? And there's might be this little bit of a struggle, but all in all, it's moving forward. So as this powerful energy toggles back and forth, it's going to slowly dismantle old belief systems, old patterns, and old structures. Now, I don't think that's going to happen 100% this year, but we're certainly on our way. So people have hope, have faith. Now, Aquarius is also associated with the 11th house of networking and groups. And so in that arena, Aquarius tends to be concerned with what's best for the greater good and prioritizes community over more self centered pursuits. So the month could feel a bit like maybe a baby roller coaster as we come up against some really wonderful energies, some things unexpected, and then again, some secretive energies, which whatever that is, it's going to come out by next month. So numerologically, February is an 11-2 vibration. Now we know that 11 is a master number, and master numbers carry a higher vibration. So I get asked this a lot. Let me explain. What does that mean? A higher vibration. Well, everything on this planet, humans, animals, plants, your furniture, even a rock has vibrational frequency. Now, a rock and furniture may have a lower vibrational frequency, but as we go up the chain, plants, trees, forests, water, animals, the earth, and human beings all have higher frequencies. And I wanted to just mention this. I thought this was a really interesting piece of information, and I hope people pay attention to it. The frequency of, since we're talking about frequency, the frequency of the Earth, which is known as the Schumann resonance, and that is 7.38. Now, the alpha waves of the human brain are identical to the Schumann resonance at 7.38. Now, the other thing about that is if you add those numbers together, 7 3 is 10, 10 and 8 is 18. What's 8 and 1? 9. Humanity. So that's a little tidbit. I like that. So if you're feeling out of balance, or even if you're not, it's really a great idea to listen to music with the frequency of 7.38 to attune yourself to this harmonious, this balanced energy. And you can find music that resonates to their Schumann resonance resonates 7.38. You can find that on the internet. Just type in 7.38 vibration and it'll bring up a whole lot of music, and find something that you feel that you resonate to. Now, there are certainly other frequencies we can use for other things, but for now, I really want to bring that to your attention, especially now because the 11.2 vibration for this month wants to create heightened intuition, wants to create harmonious and balanced energy. So know that you are feeling positive, you're feeling good, or if you're feeling out of balance, you have a gateway for the 11.2 energy to bring you even higher, inviting in all those yummy energies. And if you're not feeling so positive, okay, if you have like some anger, you're feeling negative, then the 11.2 energy can cause anxiety or headaches or imbalance and disharmony. So again, listen to that 7.38 vibration music. I telling you, it will really help. But just don't do it once. Try to, maybe do 10 minutes every day. So that's just a little bit about frequency, which I think is important because that's what everything is, honestly, is frequency. So moving on, the 11.2 energy, which is affecting us globally, is going to bring in harmony, so much harmony and balance and imbalance and disharmony, because we're going to see both sides of that coin, of that 11.2 vibration. Now, the 11 is all about illumination. It's about inspiration. It's about spiritual enlightenment and growth. And this month, because there's a lot of inward feelings of going inward, this month can bring a breakthrough in understanding what is your higher purpose. Or maybe it can bring you just a deeper connection to your inner wisdom. The 11.2 is that powerful, especially this month, and especially with the 9. So my feeling is that this is going to be a highly emotional month, which can be wonderful on one hand, and it could be challenging on the other. It is definitely a time to take a breath, to slow down. Things, as they so often are these days, are working beneath the surface, the good, the not so good, but a heavy dose of Neptune this month can create illusion in how we see things. It can also bring up things that are not truthful, but whatever it is, whatever the case is that we're questioning, the truth will come out. It will surface in March. So February really does bring some amazing energy. And February is known as the month of love. And what I'm really so happy about is Venus, the planet of love, really, really delivers this month. So we have some very, very good energy. If you want to get in tune with the energy of the 11, here are just a couple of suggestions. You might feel a surge of really creative ideas. So follow through on that. It's an excellent, excellent time. It's always a good time for setting intentions, but this month I really love. I feel like it would be a lot easier to manifest your intentions with that 11.2. It's about sensitivity and intuition. There's no doubt in my mind that a lot of people are going to notice that your intuitive abilities are sharpening. You may feel guided. Pay attention to that towards something, and you might have new realizations. And also, since 11.2 is about relationships, you might have some resolutions in relationships. And it is about relationships and connection, a heavy dose of that. It's also about balance and diplomacy and harmony, because the root of the 11 is 2. And what does the 2 ask us? It asks us for patience. It asks us to cooperate. It asks us to have emotional balance. It asks us to work harmoniously with others and nurture partnerships. And that is really a key thing this month. And it's about collaboration, not competition. It also has a lot of romantic opportunities, which is so interesting because February is known as the month of love. So this energy, in addition to the astrological aspects, really supports, if you're in a loving romantic relationship, this is a great month for you. For a lot of people, it can also attract that special someone if you're open to that. The caveat here is because there is an influence of Neptune, you may see nothing but roses and sunny skies and how wonderful, but just approach everything with just, I don't want to say critical eye, but with your intuitive self because of Neptune. Any kind of visionary projects, boy, the 11 can really boost that. It just fuels creativity and innovation. So, okay, what else I wanted to mention about though is whatever ideas you're having, or innovative ideas or projects or whatever, try not to push them forward and towards the end of the month. Okay. And I have an affirmation for February. I embrace my intuitive wisdom, nurture meaningful connections, and align my actions with my highest purpose. And I really like that for February. So let's talk about the tarot. In the tarot, the second card, because we'll do that, we'll work it backwards. The second card is a high priestess. Now, what is she associated with? She's associated with the number 2 in numerology. And again, that represents harmony, unity, and duality, but balance, peace, intuition, and keeping secrets. Again, the high priestess. I don't have my cards with me right now. I apologize for that. But if you see the high priestess, she's like the keeper of secrets. It's a very soft and gentle kind of energy, but she knows how to keep things a secret until it's time for them to emerge. Now, the 11th card of the tarot is the Justice card, and that demands righteousness, triumph of the right side of things. And the Justice card encourages people, as always, or maybe it's a reminder, to always act with integrity, take responsibility for your choices, strive for equity. And I also wanted to look up the 20th card because it's a 2, and that's the Judgment card. And that so perfectly signifies transformation, rebirth, higher consciousness. Its imagery features, usually the Rider-Waite deck, it features an angel, and I believe that's Gabrielle blowing a trumpet, calling people to rise up. And it symbolizes awakening, renewal, and a call to action. So I'm really excited about that because there's all of this energy of awakening, of rebirth, and accountability. So it's a very full, rich month. And I like that Venus, Pisces, which is very, very sensitive, is very much at play as well, as is Jupiter. And a lot of the planets are going direct, which is really a nice breath of fresh air. So, although astrologically we begin with Mars is still in retrograde in Cancer, but it ends at the end of February. And that's really nice because, Mars likes action, but it's retrograde in Cancer. So that can make one feel a little out of sorts or less energetic, or I don't know. I feel good. I don't feel so good. So again, I would say that hold off on making any kind of major decisions or projects until Mars goes direct, if you can, on February 23rd. Now, today, February 1st, we have Venus conjunct Neptune in Pisces, and we have Neptune, Venus, and the North Node in Pisces. This is very emotional, highly creative, and I think it's a kind of sweet and romantic energy. It is great for artists. It's great for inspiration. It's great for ideas. But again, because we have Neptune, which is delusion and illusion in Pisces, that's secretive. So we could have a tendency to not see things exactly as they are. So just be cautious of idealizing situations that they may not be what you think they are. However, overall, I think it's a beautiful, beautiful energy. Okay, February 4th, Venus enters Aries. Venus, the planet of love, and fiery Aries, what do you think that brings? That brings a lot of passion. And in relationships, people are more inclined to take initiative with Aries energy and be even a little bit bold. And the same day, Jupiter, which is luck, and Jupiter is expansion, it stations direct in Gemini. And this can bring about a lot of energy and forward momentum and positive communication and discussion and opportunities. So if you need to have a discussion with someone, I would say this is really a really good day to do it. It can bring in a lot of forward momentum having to do with our goals and our dreams. So it's another day that I like. Now, on February 7th, Neptune conjuncts the North Node in Pisces. This is really transformative energy. And with Neptune here in Pisces, it is deeply spiritual. You know, Pisces and Neptune are both more of this ethereal type energy. So again, we have another leg up or boost up on our intuition, our insights, our spiritual connections. It's very, very artistic. So anything that you, maybe a hobby, you want to pick up a hobby that you had before, or anything artistic in any form of creative expression is enhanced. Now, with that said, just know again that Neptune can be illusionary, and it can mean wearing rose colored glasses and not wanting to see things that are right in front of your eyes. So, again, all of these things are true, equally true. Just practice discernment. And a reminder, just always listen to your intuition. And I know that some people maybe don't pay attention. When is their intuition talking to them? You just might feel a nudge, or feel something catches your attention, or something in your, makes you cock your head a little bit. Your intuition is always speaking to you. So with meditation and with that 7.38 resonance, you can really enhance and increase your intuition. Okay, where am I? February 9th, the sun conjuncts Mercury in Aquarius. This is really progressive energy and communications. It could mean a breakthrough of some sort or announcement. Whatever the case, it's really innovative. It has to do with society. And I do think that something just came out, and I don't remember what it is, but some new medication that is supposed to be unusual. It's new. I'm being very vague about it, and I apologize for that. I just don't remember what it is. But what it sparked in my mind was, oh, right, that's what we're going into too. This year is all about innovative and just really fast moving energy, AI, technology, medicine. So watch what's going to happen. And AI and the medical field, I mean, it's not going to be long before it's rare that we actually see a doctor in person. But I'm just putting that out there. Oh, also, I did, what did I talk? Did I talk about February 10th? Mercury in Aquarius? No, okay. February 10th, Mercury is in Aquarius square Uranus in Taurus. So that definitely can bring about some misunderstandings. In communications, Mercury is communication, Taurus is kind of stubborn, Aquarius is surprising, so it could be shocks or surprises with Uranus. Around this time, there could be news about the crypto market or money or real estate. It can be unpredictable. It can bring abrupt changes. So that's right around the 10th, maybe the 11th. These things can be a couple of days before, a couple of days after. Now, February 11th, Sun in Aquarius square Uranus and Taurus. This is really, yeah, 9th, 10th, 11th. I don't know about the 12th. This is a rebellious and unpredictable energy. So on the 11th, I would lay low. I wouldn't engage too much with anything. February 12th, we've got a full moon, and it's going to be in Leo, square Uranus, opposite Mercury. So, just knowing a little bit about these planets, you can kind of figure out what's going to transpire. Well, Leo's energy is fiery. And what does Leo's energy do? Well, it amplifies emotion. And with the square to Uranus, unpredictable, volatile. It can make us feel volatile or unpredictable. And you may feel this need to express yourself, like all of a sudden. Do you ever get that feeling where you go, I gotta say something, which is probably these energies that are affecting you. I just gotta say something. But with the opposition of Mercury, things don't always come out the way you might want them to. So just be conscious of that. We can hear of unconventional, as I was talking about, the medical field or medicine, surprising news, strange things. Around this time, there could be outages. Remember, all month we're on, well, just about almost all month up until the 19th, we're under the influence of Aquarius. So everything can have a touch of the avant-garde or the unusual, the unexpected. It's progressive and revolutionary. Major changes. There's really feel strongly about news about world leaders. Something happening again with world leaders. Also, is this energy of earthquakes again. And it goes without saying, just know every month I will tell you unpredictable weather. That's the way it is. That's where we're going. Mother Nature is not thrilled, and this is how she's reacting. Earthquakes, tsunamis, water. Also, storms, but we'll get through it. We always do. On the 14th, Mercury enters Pisces. This is really a nice energy for Valentine's Day. It's romantic, it's poetic, really capture that energy. Communication is more intuitive, it's imaginative. It definitely favors your creative projects, your writing, your artistic pursuits. Yeah, I really like Valentine's Day. And even if you're not in a romantic relationship, get together with friends, do something that speaks to love and that positive energy. Okay, so somewhere around the 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, we may hear about more or big news having to do with the government. Government energy is around that time. And on Tuesday, February 18th, the sun enters Pisces, although some say the 19th. So it's 18th, 19th. We're out of Aquarius, and now we're into the sensitive, spiritual, and emotional energy of Pisces. It's always a good time for spiritual practices, but again, this gives you a boost. It just enhances everything spiritually, intuition. It just gives you a nice big boost. Okay, so around the 20th, Mercury in Pisces square Jupiter in Gemini, global news, some type of global news. Sunday, February 23rd. Yay, Mars goes direct in Cancer. That is, so we'll take the first maybe 3/4 of the month, and we're going to be feeling emotional and sensitive, sometimes a little out of it. Sometimes, oh, we have this burst of energy. But by the 27th, well, is that the, well, by, no, let me go back. By Sunday, February 23rd, when Mars goes direct in Cancer, that's, Cancer is emotional and sensitive, and it has to do with loved ones and home, but Mars wants action. So this can really feel like increased energy. Maybe there's something you want to do around your house, something with your family. So it's starting to give us a boost of energy. On the 27th, we have the new moon in Pisces, and that is deeply spiritual and deeply transformative. This is a time, again, when your imagination and your creativity is really high. It's an ideal time it's always a good time to release fears, to heal emotional wounds, connecting again with your intuition. And Pisces energy also supports setting intentions that align with your deepest dreams. So I can say that overall, February has some very positive energy. Weather-wise, again, not great, but that is the rule rather than the exception these days. It's a mix of dynamic energy, intuitive, introspective energy. It's a month of passion. A lot of people, I feel, have lost their drive or their enthusiasm or their passion for either their job or things that they're doing. And February is about coming into alignment and strengthening your energy, increasing your energy, and coming to a place where you want to give deep thought to what you're doing and how it's impacting your life, as well as how it's impacting others. So it's a good month also to help other people, to reach out and help other people. And I did write some tips down. Okay. It's a wonderful month to really nurture your relationships. Again, trust your intuition, pay special attention to those subtle messages, your dreams, signs. We see signs all over. You see a penny, you see a feather, or you might see something, a repeating number, or a color that constantly shows up. These are all subtle messages that the universe is wanting to get in touch with you. Definitely, of course, as always, engage in spiritual practices, meditate every morning. It's so wonderful to just spend a little time in meditation. And on EWN, join Terry Angel's Cup of Joy. That's a wonderful way to start the morning off. Another thing in February is focus on collaboration. Try as you might to avoid going it alone. If you have to lean on others, build bridges, foster positive relationships, reach out to other people. Maybe people need assistance or need help in some way. Again, trust your intuition, and what else? Engage in spiritual practices, and try to be as heart-centered and as balanced as you can this month, because I do think we have so much power, more than other times, to bring to us what it is we really want, because the month fosters going in. It's going in, but going out also to collaborate with others, to have to solve any issues you've had in relationships, to bring people together. It's a beautiful month for that. So all in all, I think all in all, it's going to be a good month. And I wish you all a beautiful February. And again, thank you for listening.
Thank you, Michele. That feels very positive.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of possibilities there. Thank you.
Yeah, there is a lot of possibilities. I know that there's, I feel like it's going to be like this and then like that
Mm.
and this and maybe like that. And, I think overall, though, the overall energy is so much love this month. And I hope we can capture that. I hope each and every one of us can remember that and capture that just by doing a few things. And the 7.38 resonance, definitely tune into that as well.
Thank you for bringing that up. I wanted to ask you, folks that are ill, would listening to the music at that frequency be helpful?
Okay, so I am not a medical doctor.
Right.
So I say this with, cautiously, that listening to any harmonic music or energy, I believe can help you heal. Now, besides 7.38, which I love because that is the Schumann resonance of the earth, there are also, if you look for them online, you will find other healing resonance energy. But yes, I guess the short answer is yes, but do look up other vibrations as well for healing. And there are plenty of healing meditations out there as well. So, yeah, good question, though. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, Michele, I have got one other question, totally unrelated, but there's talk of like 6, maybe up to 9 planets being in alignment. What effect, if any, is that having?
It's really interesting because I know about them being in alignment, and being in alignment is always a good thing. There isn't anything, I was looking to see if there was anything out of the ordinary, other than you might be able to see it in the night sky, which is a beautiful thing. But there's nothing extraordinary about it. It is unusual. But of course, it's interacting with other planets as well. And that's why, you could say, oh, wow, that's so beautiful. It's in perfect alignment. But some of the planets will be out of alignment if they're in a place that they're not comfortable with. So that was too long of an answer. The short answer is I don't think it's of major importance, except it's beautiful to see in the night sky if you can.
Okay, thank you. It is intriguing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
intriguing.
yeah. Michele, what would you like folks to know about you?
Well, that's an interesting question. So the simple answer again is I am a board certified life coach and hypnotherapist and numerologist and the author of 2 books. And I would love for people to sign up for my newsletter because every month you will get an attachment that tells you all about your personal month numerology. So what I'm doing here is for the world, but if you sign up for the newsletter every month, and I show you how to figure it out so you can figure exactly what your month vibration is. And all you have to do is go to michelelanders.com, and Michele is with 1 L.
Okay.
I think that's it. Oh, and that on EWN at the end of February, how could I forget? 22nd and 23rd, I am doing a numerology workshop. And I think anybody who, you don't have to know about numerology to do this, but you will walk away with a wealth of knowledge about numerology, and you can use that to understand others. And since this is a month of relationships and collaboration and cooperation, it's great to know that, because if you know about others and their personality and how they came into this world with what energy, gets you to a place where you have a better understanding of who they are, why they are who they are. So I encourage everybody to do that. And I think you could go to EWN and sign up. Can you?
Yeah,
And also, a link is in my newsletter. I don't think it's on my webpage yet, but thank you for reminding me that I have some things to talk about. So thanks, Ruth.
sure. So, friends, you can go to the website enlightenedworld.online, and there is a blurb about Michelle's class there. We're also publicizing it on Facebook and in our newsletters. So, here in the description, it shows you how to sign up for our newsletter. So, stay in touch with Enlightened World Network. And Michelle, thank you so much for every month coming to us and giving us an idea of what's coming up. It's so appreciated.
My pleasure. Thank you.
All right, friends, take good care. God bless. Make sure you come back to us every first day of the month because there's always a new month forecast with Michelle. So take good care. God bless. We'll see you all soon. Bye now.